Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. So in this video we are going to discuss the latest transfer news about Manchester United. We all know that Manchester United is you know under a situation that to sign a lot of players, not a lot of players, like couple of players in the summer, regarding to the ownership situation. But ownership situation beside, right now there are a lot of transfer news that we can discuss. But here is in this video I'm going to discuss two main main topic. Okay, main transfer. So the first one is Manuel Ugarte. This is Uruguayan midfielder, defensive midfielder. It says Manchester United have entered the race for Sporting defensive midfielder Manuel Ugarte. So he is only 22 years old and he played for Sporting and he's a defensive midfielder. A lot of people have noted how good he is this season, and he's been excellent for Sporting, and he's been part of the main reason why Sporting Lisbon have passed Arsenal and they face against Juventus. So one of the reasons Sporting is so good this season is because of Manuel Ugarte, because this guy is still young and Manchester United is trying to replace Casemiro's defensive midfield position by signing on Manuel Ugarte. And when you look at his market price, actually it's only around 25 million euro, which is excellent price for Manchester United. But in this modern day, no one is really cared about market price. They only care about what they ask. The price that is in the amount, they can say whatever they want. If you want to sign this player, so pay this amount. It doesn't matter what the market price says, right? But he's about like we can get him like around 40 or 40 million euros if we are committed to sign this one. But the problem is there are a lot of financial worthy clubs that are competing to sign this this Manuel Ugarte, including like Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea and Liverpool. Liverpool is obviously they are trying to strengthen their midfield, because their midfield was the one of the weakness in position the last season. So that's why they're trying to sign Manuel Ugarte for their midfield option, which is could be great option if Liverpool actually sign it. I don't want to see Liverpool sign Manuel Ugarte. If you want to go to PSG, go. Not Chelsea, not not Liverpool. I only wanted to see him in the Premier League. If there is the Premier League, I only wanted to see Ugarte in the Premier League or in Manchester United. That's it. But unfortunately, in my opinion, I don't think Manchester United are very committed to sign Manuel Ugarte. It's just another news. I assume, because this guy is a great player. Okay, every big team should have a look or have a make an analysis with this guy. This guy is so good. So Chelsea is one of the team who are very interested. According to a lot of reports, that Manuel Ugarte is keen to move Chelsea. The problem is PSG is offering way more good salary than Chelsea. That is the problem for Chelsea. And for me, I think Manchester United should try to sign Manuel Ugarte, because this is a long-term option for Casemiro defensive midfield options. Casemiro is around 31, so it could be like if even Casemiro can play at the highest level, it's like the maximum is 2 weeks. I chose 2 weeks, 2 years. That's it. So if we sign Manuel Ugarte, he's gonna be like a 24 when Casemiro reach to the as like another 2 years. So it's gonna be great option for Manchester United in defensive midfield option. So when you look at the players and who got links to Manchester United, is it's like a Rabiot, who is not obviously defensive midfielder, and Mason Mount, who is not obviously defensive midfielder, and like Andre Onana, who is not obviously defensive midfielder. So we have to try to sign defensive midfielder to replace Casemiro position for a long term. So that's why I love Manuel Ugarte to see at Manchester United. The problem is I don't think we're gonna go for it. I think this player are going to sign for Paris Saint-Germain or something like that. I don't think we are trying to sign Ugarte. So this is about Ugarte. What do you think about Ugarte? Do you actually think we should have trying to sign Manuel Ugarte for like around 40 million euros? Make sure in the comment below. Thanks for watching. Okay, so let's keep next topic. Next transfer. This is about Anthony Elanga, and this is coming from the Samuel Lanscott from the Manchester News. He says Manchester United have they have the asking price for Anthony Elanga to 10 million pounds. Manchester United had initially intended to loan Anthony Elanga next season, but his peripheral status have convinced the power brokers to consider offer for the Swede. So when we summarize this news, if may I assume that Manchester United are trying to sell Anthony Elanga for 10 millions. He's only 21 years old. We know how good he is underrated. We know how much potential he has. The problem is 10 millions. If Eric Ten Hag doesn't like Anthony Elanga, or if Anthony Elanga is not suited for Eric Ten Hag's system, we have to make a better deal to sell Anthony Elanga or to loan, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. If Eric Ten Hag doesn't want, I don't care. Okay, let him go. But when it's come to negotiating about a transfer, why are we always bad? What is the last time, or when is the last time that Manchester United sell a player for 50 million pounds? When was the last time? I couldn't even remember it. I doubt it was Cristiano Ronaldo Real Madrid. I doubt that, because can you think quickly? When was the last time when we said a player to get a 50 million quid? 50 million quid. I can't think about it. All I can see is a Lukaku do, Inter Milan for 75 million quid, and we paid 75 million to Everton. So that was even. So for Anthony Elanga, he's only 21 years old. He has a lot of potential. If he is under the right manager I mean is for him, not Eric Ten Hag is not good enough or something like that. The right manager for him is the manager who have a playing style that suits Anthony Elanga. So if Anthony Elanga meets this kind of team or manager, he's gonna be one of the exciting player in the future. That's for sure. So how are we going to planning to let Anthony Elanga go for 10 millions? That's nonsense. 10 million pounds. Are you that bad? All the negotiator from the Manchester United, or the sporting director, or the executive CEO, whoever is in charge when it's come to transfer negotiation, it is actually bad. They have to get fired. Manchester United need to fire those people and get Obamas in, get Adrian Benassi in. It's all about those people. They are so bad in negotiation. When we are trying to sign an ordinary player, it's gonna cost at least 40 million. When we are trying to sign a world-class player, it's gonna cost 80 to 140 million pounds. That is how we are doing business. And when we are trying to say that a player, it doesn't matter he's a bad, good, average, ordinary, or world-class, or whatever it is, it's not like a 40 million. It's only 10 to 50 million. Always. How are we going to do that bad? Why our negotiator is so bad at negotiation? I couldn't believe it. 10 million for Anthony Elanga. That is nonsense. We should have better this. We should have do better this negotiation. I couldn't believe it. Anthony Elanga has potential, and he is a good player. We should have more than that. More than 10 million. More than 10 million. I couldn't believe it. Okay, what do you think about this Anthony Elanga transfer saga? Make sure in the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.